1975 I was second, and last year I crashed the car.
Well, what car were you in last year?
I was in Toyota last year.
I think it is a difficult rally, anybody can win. You need just to have a lot of luck.
For us, I'm sure, I think Ford will be the best.
Any particular of the Ford drivers do you fear the most?
No, they have two very experienced drivers who will be doing very well. And then Ari, of course, is the fastest, I think. And if he can keep the car in one piece, I'm sure he will be very good.
Is this the same car as you've been driving recently, or is it a different car?
No, this is Timo's RAC car. So it has been turned over once, so it should be well behaving now.
I think possibly Toyota could do quite well, and Fiat, but no one's very sure how they go over the rest of.
This year is, for me, is this rally in suspension rally. Okay, it's last night, in Saturday night in asphalt, okay, it's driving. Many gravel stages, too bad.
Have you made the car stronger to cope with this, these conditions?
Yes, now in very strong.
And how does it compare with being on the organising side, like on the RAC?
Which do you prefer, an afternoon like this or November in Bath?
Excuse me, I say, who are you driving with?
Très mal anglais, je parle que français.
Oh, it's very good, actually. Yes. Who's your main rival on this rally?
Many.
I don't know.
Do you think it's going to be much rougher than before? The stages are very rough and bumpy, have you noticed that?
Je comprends pas là.
Oh. Well, best of luck anyway. Thank you.
Merci.
If you don't understand, don't worry, just answer me in French.
Markku Alén. Ove Andersson. Roger Clark. Portugal's very own local hero, MKII. Ari Vartanen. The giants of the World Championship are upon us. Turin meets Borum and Brussels in Portugal. 4 Fiats, 3 Fords, 2 Toyotas. The battle to be fought from Sintra to the Serra de Cabrera, from Arganil to Penna. Three special stages completed, 43 ahead. Sunset over the Atlantic. With it, the first night, and the confrontation in earnest.
Jim, could you tell Norman that the car is turning out worse now than when he started? We can have some equipment ready that when we get back it can be set properly, please.
I think Pakelli is leading, and maybe we are second.
It has been only one rough stage, and so we don't know yet. And the first 2 was asphalt. The following 2 is asphalt, so the rally is not starting yet.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Waldegård's car sounds crisp on the warm evening air. Dusk over Pedro de Moel, special stage 4, a 7-kilometer tarmac test. The Ford team is already in trouble. Roger Clark's clutch is posing insurmountable problems. Time is running out, and the first round is going Fiat's way. Into the gathering gloom blasts Ove Andersson. The night, and with it, the dust, critical road timing, frenetic servicing, and the relentless pressure. It's only just beginning. Soon the tarmac will give way to the rough as the rally winds north into the hills. This is where Ford must dictate the pace.
Do you know where you're lying at the moment?
Not really, no. somewhere in the top 5, but exactly we don't know. Very difficult to see because some people have got road penalties. For example, Andruet must have a at least 1 minute road penalty now.
He's spun twice. One just before this one.
Coming up now, we're on the loose. We're getting the better of them on the loose.
Is there a problem there, Björn?
Oh, the tires are used too much. There's been some stages where we have no time to change, so there was a bit too much use for this stage.
Any other problems?
No, it's running well.
Have you lost any time on stages, Roger?
Not really. It's the time we've lost here, which has put us out, I'm afraid.
3, 2,
of sleep. It is just another dawn for farmers and villagers. No mere rally can interfere with the tradition of centuries. There are traditions too among competitors, some more controversial than others.
You're driving a proxy thing, not me.
Don't try to teach me what to do. You go underneath and check the track now.
Do you know where you're lying? What position?
Unofficial, I think our co-drivers have checked. That should be third, about 11 seconds behind MKII.
My position now is the second. And we are behind Vatanen about 30 seconds, 29 seconds.
How's the car running? Do you think you'll be able to catch up?
Pardon?
Do you think you'll be able to catch up? Is the car running well?
Yeah, the car is well, and it is possible. But Vatanen is very fast.
What are you going to be doing now?
You have an English breakfast. Eggs, soft-boiled.
Already, this immense struggle is turning into a battle of tyres. Fiat, equipped with their robust, long-lasting steel-braced P7s, hold all the aces in the pack. Ford, on textile-braced M&Ss for the most part, and A2s designed for British forests, are suffering critically from the ravages of Portugal's rough northern tracks. This second night virtually decides the rally. Stages like the car-breaking 20 kilometers of Santa Lucia cost Waldegård 2 simultaneous punctures, and early leader MKII broken front and rear suspension. Now the tranquility of Portugal's nighttime isolation is shattered by the frenetic cacophony of Ford and Fiat service crews. Their own private race is now on in earnest.
But between the next two stages, we have to
Okay, yes, R shafts. Did you damage anything there, John? No.
Too tight, John? Yes, down. Hang on. Lift it. Right, let it go. Who's in between?
There are a lot of people. There are two.
We must put a pair of arm shafts in that car, mate. There.
Or we can get on the blower.
Yeah.
Can you? Well, we're going to go around there now, so if you can go around there as well.
Well, that's too far on those two tires, mate, like that.
If you go around there as well.
Well, we'll go around there.
We increased our lead, I think, on all stages, and MKII had troubles as well, so safe at the moment.
What problems did you have tonight?
We had a shock absorber, we had broken one, and we have lost 11 minutes for changing.
Do you know what position you've dropped down to then?
I think now we are 8 in front of MKII.
No, I don't have major problems. I'm doing my rally.
Where does the rally go to now?
Oh, no any idea, you know, I'm completely lost.
Vartanen is now 3 minutes, 9 seconds ahead of Markku Alén, who is only 3 seconds ahead of Ove Andersson's Toyota. And if Andersson's surprising speed over the roughest parts of Portugal did have a touch of magic about it, then co-driver Henry Liddon may soon involuntarily reveal the secret. As he casually replaces Nino Russo's hat, the crowd will vanish before your very eyes. While Henry hastily packs away cloak and wand, an ambulance takes care of a few bruises. The unrehearsed collapse of a flimsy wooden stand has dealt harshly with Portuguese onlookers, but the pace of the rally inexorably gains momentum. There are still a massive 19 hours of competitive driving ahead. The fearsome Arganil loop, even tougher road timing, minimum service. The professionals know the longest day has yet to dawn.
You know where you're lying? What position?
I don't know. Tomorrow in rally start.
about a minute and a half behind Markku.
We went off after flying finish. Very silly.
What happened to the car?
No, left front wheel and is too much backwards. And then another car went off on the same bend and hit it more.
So the car was unrepairable, was it?
Yeah, not in that time.
What stage was this?
26 or 27.
Very bad luck.
Just lost concentration.
So Ford are suddenly down to one remaining car. Waldegård in second place, just 1 minute and 33 seconds behind a perspiring, hard-pressed Alén. The odds now are with Fiat.
Daniele Audetto. What is in last stage? It's very slippery.
This last one is very nice, but otherwise it has been rough.
Did you do a good time?
Maybe.
I don't know, I think we must be third.
How is the car?
Fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
The tires, they were right?
Yeah, tires is good.
How far are you behind Björn Waldegård?
Well, we're not very sure because he's running behind us anyhow. But we're quite happy with the position we're in at the moment anyhow.
Do you think you should be able to catch up if the car runs
No,
well?
unfortunately we had 2 punctures yesterday afternoon which put us back about 7.5 minutes. Otherwise we'd have been very much happier than we are now. But it's been a super night and looking forward to a bit of breakfast.
Back at Estoril, Markku, Alén and the survivors drift back to the autodrome. During the night, Waldegård has lost any chance he might have had of catching Alén. 2 more punctures and successive visits to the 43-kilometre Arganil Marathon have put the issue beyond doubt, dropping him down to third place, 27 seconds behind Andersson's Toyota. The Ford's axle has been badly bent by driving on the wheel rims. And while Fiat mechanics drink their cappuccino in the morning sun, John Taylor and Mick Jones set to work changing the damaged axle in preparation for the wrath to be unleashed on the heights of Sintra later in the evening. Markku, Alén has no such problems.
Any problems during the night?
No, no.
Are you confident of maintaining your lead tonight?
No, I don't know. Maybe 5 minutes, very slowly, only look.
Sorry?
Tonight in always 5 minutes, I don't know in my speed. Maybe fast, not maximum, okay, fast tonight.
I mean, you have the best tarmac car.
I hope so, maybe yes.
We had too many punctures.
We do a sideways up.
At one stage we did twice, and I get puncture both times I passed this stage at the same place. And I lost about 5 minutes total for that.
That took you down place out too then, did it?
I don't think so. Our calculation is that I'm still second, just in front of Owen.
What sort of a night have you had?
Up and down, I think. Sometimes good, sometimes bad.
I hear you had some very bad luck when you were actually in the lead.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people have had bad luck, so we should be happy that we are here in the position we are, I think.
I think the name of the game has been punctures. We would have certainly, Björn, I think, would have taken the lead. I worked it out on the way down here fairly handsomely for Markku without puncture problems. And of course, Ari's unfortunate incident. It would be nice to have a 1-2, but that's rally.
Do you think tonight is necessary in this rally? Do you think it ought to finish now, or...?
For me, it's finished now.
All Alén has to do is concentrate on smooth, steady driving. With over 5 minutes in hand, he is playing to finish. Behind him, an immense struggle for second place is unfolding on these final tarmac stages. It ends on Sintra itself, under a hunter's moon, among the thick conifers and in front of a Benfica-sized audience. Amid a flurry of flash guns, Andersson misreads a wet patch of road and spins, dropping back to third place.
We're trailing Björn by like 14 seconds.
Oh, you dropped behind? Oh, dear. Sorry to hear that.
Well, there we are. It's the way the game goes.
Any chance of making it up, do you think?
No, we took just 1 second off him on the last test, and there are 3 to go, so I don't think our chances are very high.
We have 3 stages more to do, so
We just cross the finger now.
Because you were behind the Toyota, weren't you? But you've obviously overtaken him.
Yeah, we was 27 seconds behind him when we started, and then we have catch up, and now we are in the lead from over by 14 seconds.
This is a bit demon driving, it does sound of it.
Has been real driving tonight, yes.
Still maintaining your lead, Markku, as far as you know.
Yes.
Any problems at all tonight?
No. Very slowly, very slowly.
What are the stages like? We've seen a lot of crowds. Have there been any crowd problems?
No, the stage is very nice in asphalt. It's driving, and this in Sintra is fantastic. It's very fast.
Sintra, a thrilling, emotive place to be. Charcoal fires blinking out of the dark, pinpointing the poncho-wrapped thousands scattered over the forest floor. The prospect of running the gauntlet between these packed barriers of humanity doesn't seem to worry the drivers at all, although some don't get it quite right. Markku Alén, his second successive victory in Portugal. Björn Waldegård, a classic drive after 4 punctures and 11 minutes lost. Ove Andersson, a master of tactics leading the rally at one time. Claude Andruet, 4th in his Fiat. The finale to the 3rd round of the World Championship for makes. Fiat take the laurels, but Ford and Toyota have made the point. Their superiority on gravel roads is obvious. Never before have tyres proved so critical in a major international. Ford have learnt their lesson the hard way, and they'll be back.